Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Playing a mid lane mage in solo queue can be pretty difficult at times, especially when there's so many diving heroes nowadays in the meta. A mage is usually a high priority target, given their high damage and low durability, so it's pretty important to get rid of them in a fight as early as possible. Working with teammates that are unlikely to protect you, range becomes a really good trait on a solo queue mage, as it allows the player more room for safe positioning. And that's exactly what Cecilion offers with his long range skills. But that's not all. Solo queue games are often pretty draggy and tend to go long into the late game. And that's where Cecilion shines, as he can almost infinitely scale his damage, meaning he gets stronger and stronger as the match drags on. He can also be deceptively tanky with his ult giving him sustain, and his core item, Clock of Destiny, offering him tons of defense. These traits combined make Cecilion a really good pick for solo queue, and we'll be seeing them in this match. Cecilion's skill 1 costs exponentially more mana each time you cast it in a short window. This means that we can't just spam it very quickly and have to wait for the window to expire to reset the mana cost. In the early game, it's usually best to cast it only twice if we're trying to conserve mana. But as Cecilion's passive grants him more mana whenever his skills hit enemies, we can cast skill 1 more frequently as the match drags on. As mentioned, Cecilion's passive permanently increases his max mana for each skill hit, and we can monitor this by looking at the stack indicator here. All of his skills damage scale on our total mana, meaning the more total mana we have, the more damage we do. This is the reason that Cecilion is able to improve his damage almost infinitely, as we can keep gaining stacks, increasing our total mana, and therefore our damage as the match progresses. Our first item is Demon Boots, which helps with our mana upkeep. The passive actually restores quite a lot of mana when we last hit minions, so try to ensure we get the last hit on minions when clearing waves. Next, we have Clock of Destiny, which is a core item on Cecilion. This gives us more total mana and magic power, which increases our damage. The second passive helps with our mana upkeep by restoring some of our mana occasionally. The first passive is really good on Cecilion, as we can quite easily trigger and maintain it with our skills, and especially our ult. It increases our hybrid defense significantly, which makes us a lot harder to kill during fights.
Feel the bloody embrace. Up.
Our third item is Glowing Wand, which is mainly for countering sustain effects from the enemies. Hanabi and Badang have pretty good sustain from their shielding, so it'll be pretty handy to have this when fighting them. Glowing Wand can also deal % HP burn damage, so it'll also add decent damage against a tanky lineup with high HP, which is what we're up against in this match, with 𝗟𝗟𝗏, Akai and Badang going with tank builds.
Such a tender, lambent moon tonight.
I'm walking a longer path back to mid, as I'm wary of the bush camping tactics of 𝗟𝗘𝗓. She can easily ambush me from the mid-S bush, so walking that path can easily lead to death.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Do you fear?
Feel the bloody embrace.
Fear rises, yet love stays still.
Our turret is under attack. Launch attack.
You can see that I'm trying to constantly cast skill 1 throughout the match to gain more stacks, and even doing it on random jungle creeps. The target for Cecilion players to have solid damage by mid-game is to have around 200 stacks in 10 minutes, so we should always try to aim for that. Sometimes if the game doesn't go well, you might struggle to find stacks, so don't panic if you can't hit that target. Just keep doing your best to gather stacks and trust that an epic comeback is just in the horizon. Positioning is key to playing a mage like Cecilion. We should mostly be safely positioned, but not too safe that we're not able to contribute in the fight. A general tip is to hover around the edge of your skill's hitbox, which is the furthest you can be from a fight, while still being able to hit the enemies.
Feel the bloody embrace.
Team, destroy the turret. Launch attack.
Feel the bloody embrace.
Team, destroy the turret. The enemy has slain the turret. Initiate retreat.
You'll be seeing later on that I'll be constantly checking on the enemy items. This is to inform me on the choice of my third item, which is between Wishing Lantern or Divine Glaive. Divine Glaive is an item that counters high magic defense, so if the enemies have built magic defense, it would have been my choice for the third item. But since the enemies did not go for magic defense yet, I went with Wishing Lantern. This deals extra % HP damage that scales with the enemy's current HP, dealing more damage when they are healthy. Because of the tanky enemy lineup, this will be highly effective against them to chop down their high HP pools.
Has been slain.
My Carmilla, why are you so cold and pale, just like the moonlight? Fear rises, yet love stays.
Feel the bloody embrace.
You have slain an enemy. Double kill.
Skill 2 is actually a really strong skill, as it's almost like a mini 𝗟𝗪𝗓𝗖𝗓. The long range and grouping displacement effect messes with enemies' positioning and makes it easier for your team skills to hit, especially if they're AoE.
Slain.
This is a pretty good time to take the Lord, given that we just killed 4 of the enemies. Hopefully we can take a couple of inhibitor turrets with it to gain an advantage.
Attack the Lord. Launch attack. An ally has slain the Lord.
Blood.
Feel the bloody embrace.
You can see that with our high stacks, casting skill 1 even when it's overused is still manageable. But of course, we'd still want to ensure not to overuse it and let the cost reset when possible, so we won't overcap on the cost during crucial times. I casted skill 1 there even though I was close range to gain some stacks on Clock of Destiny for more defense. Although this didn't turn out to be crucial in this situation, but it could be clutch for your survival if you face something similar in future.
There is no end for us.
My last item for this match is Winter Crown. The freeze active spell allows us to become invulnerable for 2 seconds when activated, and could save us in tight situations. Our ult also remains active while we're frozen, so we can actually cast out and then freeze to heal ourselves if we're threatened.
Not in, not out. Year after year.
Seems like Eudora finally managed to find a spot to ambush us. Well, we'll give her props for that. We could actually have checked that bush by casting skill 1 on it. If our stacks increase, it would mean that there's an enemy in that bush. But I wasn't expecting her to be there, so I didn't do that.
An enemy has been slain. Monster kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
Well, seems like our team finished the job without us. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new about Cecilion from this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.